Aloha, siblings. Today's video, I'm going to be playing a game called Minesweep. The first time I ever saw this game, it was sort of a stock thing that was included with Windows. I'm not sure where it came from, but you know, back in the day, it was like Solitaire and Minesweep. I don't remember what else they had. Anyway, it's an old game. Basically, you're just using some logic clues, I guess, to figure out where the bombs are hidden in the grid. It'll make sense as I play it. I think is the best way to do it is you just play it. So before I start actually playing the game, let me do the YouTube stuff. Please, if you enjoy the video, click the like. If you enjoy it enough, please consider clicking the subscribe and also the notification bell. I also have links for Instagram and Patreon and Facebook. Is that, yeah, Instagram, Facebook, and Patreon. I guess that makes more sense in that order, doesn't it? I also do a stream every Saturday night at 8 p.m. California time. We do some chatting and sometimes I'll play like Sokoban or something like that. And of course I'll do some triggers like brushing on microphones and the like. That's about it. It's usually a pretty good time. There's a pretty friendly and, you know, nicely interactive crowd that shows up there. I think that's it. Yeah, so we're just going to play a game and hope you guys enjoy it. So without further ado, let's go straight to playing the game. Alright. So, really the idea of it is that you just click on things. So there's going to be, in this particular version, I don't know if you can make it out down here, it says in the corner that I have 0 of 99 because I haven't started yet. So when you find bombs, it'll change your statistic down here. But the idea is that there's bombs hidden in each one of these little squares, or maybe not in all of them, right? There's 99 of them across this entire grid. What's the grid? It's like, oh, I'm not going to count it. It's, big. Yeah, so I guess that's it. Let's just pick some place and click to get started. EPIA. Okay, that was a good first click, because it revealed a lot of the board to us. Now, all of these numbers, what they're doing is they're telling you how many bombs are around them. So, let's see, where's a good place for me to go? All right, so this one down here, I don't know if you can see the arrow. So right here, this one down here, right? If you look at all the squares around it, right, every square has 8 squares around it. Right, so in those 8 squares, this one only has 1 bomb, and we can only see 1 obscured square, right? So we know that that's going to be a bomb there. So we mark it. Marking things, and then, using the numbers to deduce. And once you've got some information, you can clear the squares around them. It's like this one, I know that there's just 1 bomb around this guy. I found the bomb. So you can either click both mouse things, or I have it set so that the middle wheel thing, if I click it, doink, it just, does that. So it clears all the spaces. If you found all the bombs out of those 8. If you haven't found them all, if there's too few, it'll show you the spaces available that you need to double check. But if you're just wrong, you die. That's it. Or if you accidentally just click on a hidden bomb, then, or even a visible bomb, if you click on a bomb, you're going to die. So, or lose the game, I guess, if you want something less dramatic. And there's one there. Need 1 there, but that'll take care of all of those. That one is alright. This one's cleared there. Alright, what do you know? That gets us something. And there. Alright, we'll come back around to that in a minute. And we can do that one. I'll have to come back to that one. Alright, so this one only has these 2 left, so that's fine. Okay, this one. And okay. I can only have. Oh wait, this 4 is 1, 2, 3, 4 around it. That gives me 3 around this one. Okay, this one only has those 3, which means this one can now get cleared out. This one's already done there like that. There's 1, 2, 3. Oops. 3, 4, and 5, so that clears that guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's that guy's. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alright, so I can do this one here. So 1, 2, 3. I need 1 in here to make it for this 3. But only 1, right? Because then it would be too many for the 4. Which means this one has to be a 1 to make it up. So 1 of them in here, 2 is there, and then 3 has to be this one, which means it's going to have to be this one ultimately. And, oh, this one already has 3 there. So this one needs that one. And that's cleared up there. There, we got that. Alright. And we'll go up here. So, a common thing I look for is ones on corners. And, okay. Alright, so what can I get over here? I can only have 1 here because of this guy there. See, there's the 2 spots available, and I have to find 1 of them in there. But if I have 1 in there, this one has the 2, there's 1 there, so that means this one can't be, right? So, I will just click that one. Now what did that give me here? This gives me 1 here. But only 1, or else that would be too many for this 2. But if that's only 1 in here, that means that this one here, right? Because this one doing 1 and then 2 of them in there. But this one just below it has 1 in here already, but only 1. So that means this one has to be 1, which means I can clear that one. Now, that lets me get this one, which lets me get that. That lets me get that. Which is there. This one needs that, so there we go. Alright, we'll come back to that. And that needs to be there. Nice. Okay, this one needs 1 there. That needs 1 there. This needs 1 there. We'll come back to that. This one needs 1 there. And like that. Alright. That means this is 1 and this is 1. That means this is 1. Alright. Now that's 1. Okay, and that's 1. And that's 1. That's 1. Oh, those are all like that. There's 1. Oh, wait, this has that there. So this gets that there. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's this guy done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's this guy done. And then that's this guy there. Okay. And how many? Oh, I still have way too many to freaking do that down there. So what I'll do to try to solve this is I'll wait and see how many I get when I've cleared as much as I can. And then sometimes you can go, oh, if only 1 of them goes where, then, you know, sometimes you can help you figure it out. Sometimes it's just, yeah, it doesn't, but. Alright, that needs to be 1, 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 this needs to be 1, this needs to be 1, that needs to be 1. Yikes. Alright. It's there. This is there like that. This needs one there. This needs 1, 2, 3 like that. Alright, so this has 1, 2, 3, and I need 1 here. But that's, okay, so these can't be. But this has to be. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's that. 1, 2, 3, that's that. 1, 2, 3, that's that. 1 goes there. 1, 2, 3. Only one of them goes in there. So that means these 3 can't be. Alright, that means that has to be. Oop. Click the wrong button, Bill. And that goes there. Alright. Okay, here's a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. But that's 1, 2, 3. There we go. There we go. Only 1 in here because of 1, 2, 3, and there. So these, oops, these can't be. Alright, here now I can actually do this 1, 2, 3, 4. That's, but anyway, that doesn't really do me much good, though, does it? And this goes like this. Alright. That's gotta be 1 there. That's 1 there. 1, 2, 3. And then 1 goes in here. Oh wait, here, this one only has 2. So it has to be this one and this one. But that's that. That's this one. But that's that. That's that. That's not 1. Oops. That's not 1, is what I meant to say. There we go. And there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That does that. 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 Okay, now that does that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's that. There's that. Okay, that's all of those. So how many do I have left? I only have 1 more bomb. So I need 1 in here, and I need 1 in here. 1, 2. How can I do this? So I think I'm wrong somewhere. I wonder where I've messed it up. Alright, I have 1 that's not properly identified, I guess. So do I want to go through this with a fine-tooth comb, or do I just want to click on 1 and see, what I've got wrong where? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Alright. Let's see, there's only 1 in here. Well, there was 2 left, so that was wrong. Alright. Anyway, let's just go. Let's cancel that bit. How long did that take me? Only 15 minutes. That's not so. Oh, I just realized I need to be more careful about where my head is so that I don't cover up so much of the board when I'm working on that area. I'll try to remember that. I can just move myself kind of out of the way, right? Like I can go like oopsie daisy, like Or just move it over here like this. That kind of thing. Anyway. Let's just put myself there and we'll start a new game. And I'll play at least one more, maybe two of these. Well, we'll see how far I go, right, if I screw up. Because I haven't really played this in a gazillion years. Two, three, four, five. That's that. There we go. That's that. Alright, this is done there. This is a 1 there. And we'll come around to that in a minute. Oops. Hope I keep pushing the wrong button. Alright, so there's only 1 there. That means this one can't be. Where else can I get some traction over here? Alright. Alright, there can only be 1 in among these 2 here, right? Because of that 1. So if there's only 1 of them there, that means this has to be a bomb there. So there's only 1 there, which means this one can't be a bomb. But that means both of those must be. So there we go. Okay. Like that. Alright. 2, 3, 4. And there's 1 there, so like that. Right down here. Oh, interesting. There's only 1 here. There could be 1 among these 3. Oh wait, I can do this guy here. Alright, so this 1, 2, and then a 3 in there, but that means 1 of these, 2, 3 there, so that means this is not, and this is not. Alright, so that means there's only 1 in here. Alright, now those all have, because of all this stuff, it's a oh, here we go. There's a 2. Here we go. There, let's do that. And that. That's 1 there. There's only 1 in here. But there's 2 for this one. Which means that can't be 1. Alright. So... What am I doing? Okay, so there's only 1 here because of this 3. That means this can't be 1. That means that can't be 1. So... man, I think I'm just going to have to do a... just check one, you know what I mean? Just kind of pull the trigger on one I'm unsure of. I hate doing that, but, you know, sometimes it's what's necessary. Alright, I guess I'm just gonna pick one and have a go, you know? So let's say that one. Alright, so I know that there has to be one in here because of this. That means these can't be. There we go. That was a kind of a lucky thing. This has to be one. This has to be one. So let's clear that. That clears that. This now only has 3 around him. Right? Alright. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Means there's 1 in here. Here's 1, 2. That's not 1. Yeah, this one is 1. And that's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But that's 1, 2, 3 on this one, and 2. There we go. There we go. Now this one gets those 2. Now this just gets 1 there. That gets those. There's another one of the 50-50 type things. Alright, can I get anywhere more up here? Do I have to start doing more of the pull the trigger thing? Alright, let's try there. Yikes, that didn't do me much good. Let's go there. Let's go there. Yep, alright. Let's try a new one. And where are we going to pick in here? Toying. Alright, there we go. Oops, what am I doing? There we go. And that goes like that, and there we go. And that one, and there, those. And I just realized I'm not talking very much anymore. Let's get that, let's get that. Let's get that. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. That gives me that and that. This gives me the 3 there. That gives me those. That gives me that. I wonder if that's coming through. Somebody just went by in their car with the booming bass end that rattles everything as it goes down the street. And let's go there. Let's come up to here, I guess. Alright. That's that one. Like that. There, that makes that like that. That's one like that and that. is not... It has to be 2 among these 3. Well, I don't see enough to really get anywhere with that just now. So there can only be 1 in here, so this is going to have to be 1, isn't it? And no, so that's not 1. So this could be 1. Not seeing it. Oh, again, I forgot to move my head out of the way down here in this corner, didn't I? Oh well, sorry. Okay, I'm not seeing it again. Alright, that's a bit of luck there. There we go. That's 1 there. Alright. Alright. That means this can only have 2. So it can't be both here. Not seeing where I can get my foothold into something without having to just take another stab. Well, here, let's go. Let's just start down here. Yikes. Alright, that helped. Again, a bit lucky. One like that, there we go. Like that. And is that right? Yeah, okay. That's that there. And this goes here. Let's do that. That's like that. Right, this needs that one. Needs that one like that. Okay. Can I clear this up over here? So there's only 1 here. But I need another one among these, but okay, so this can't be here. Oops. Again, I just goofed up. Alright, well. That's what I get for getting in a hurry. And also just not thinking correctly, right? Thinking poorly, quickly. So... this is 1, Alright, well, let's just try a thing over here then. Alright, that gets me a little bit better traction. And, right, yeah, that one there. Like that. So only one of them here. Because of the two, but that means this is one, doesn't it? Alright. And like that. And like that. And like that. One, two, three, four. One, two, three. This needs that one. That. That needs that. That needs that. Oh, this needs that. So does that one. Ah, man. Alright. Alright, let's go that there, that's that there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, that can go there. That needs one like that. This needs one like that. Now let's go over to here. That needs one. This needs one. That needs this, that goes there. There we go, like that. And 1, 2, 3, right, okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, and I get that, so this is not one. I guess I go like that. So there's only one there, so this one needs to be one, doesn't it? Does it? Let's see. 2, 3. Yeah, I guess it does. 1, 2. One of these is. What type is 1, 2, which means this is 1. But that could be any of those, couldn't it? Alright, let's go up here. This is only one, so that one can't be. But those are, one of the two of these are. So that means these can't be. That means these can't be. Alright. So there's only one here. And then there's one here. And there's one over here. So that means this one can't be. One of these is, so these can't be. One of these is, so these can't be. Alright. So there's one in here. For sure, because of that. But then that means this one has to be, which means that one can get cleared. Alright. Okay, this one needs just one. Okay, wait here. This can have one there. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That already has this 3. It's got its ones. 1, 2, 3, like that. And that's a 2. That's a 3. 3. Here we go. And this one needs that one and that. Okay, so this is all more or less done except for here, right? This is this. And this one needs that, which needs that, which means this one, not that one. Okay. This one. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. All right. That's okay like that. Like that. Click on that. And we're going to go up to... That one's going to be one, isn't it? So we can clear that. Oh, did it again. I wasn't paying attention. I hate that when I do that stuff. And I'm having a pretty unsuccessful day at this one, aren't I? Let's just pick something here somewhere. No. Alright, this one's not going to be one. These 3 aren't going to be one. These aren't going to be one. This is that. That means that's not one. Right, hang on. So if this has to be one in here, that means this one has to be one. Oops, nope, that has to be one because of, yeah. But if this has to be one, it could be that one, or it could be that one. Does it have to be one of these? No, not really. Because it could be down here, and that could be up there, right? Okay. Okay. Right, so there's only one here, right? Because of this one. But there's 2 because of this. That means this one has to be one. That didn't help me out as much as I thought it was gonna. See, this would be easier to think of this being in the middle because of those, but if there was this, just doesn't make it. That's not necessarily the case. So, alright, let's just pick another spot. Nope. I suppose I could start at one of the easier levels and probably have more success, but where's the fun in that? And okay, like that. There's only one there. That means that needs to be one, doesn't it? Yep. Which means that one's done and that one's done. And this needs both of those. That's like that. Alright, these three have to be because of that 3. And wait, that needs to be like that, so there's fine. It's already got 2 around it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So around this 4 is like 1, 2, 3, 4, right? That gives me those 3. That gives me those 3. That means this one. That means here. And that means here. That means that's done. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. There's the 2. That's a 1 there. That's done. Those are done. Okay, these 2. And that one there, right, yeah. I have to be careful of getting in a hurry because I'm just realizing that's what I do. I see, oh, that's a 1 in a corner, that's a blah, 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 and it looks like something, and then I get, and I'm wrong. Alright. Yeah. Alright. This is 1. This is fine, like that. That's this. That's this. That's that. That's that. Okay. That gives us those 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Makes that fine. That's all that. All that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's just 1, 2. Like that. Okay, like that. Okay, that one needs that. That needs those. Wink needs that. That needs those. There we go, that's that. That needs like that. Okay. Yeah, that one's fine. That one is 1. There we go. There we go. There we go. Alright, so this one has to be 1, doesn't it? Because I have 3, I need 2 more among these 3, but that can only be 1 because of that. So this one has to be 1. One of those is, so that one is not. But then that means that is, and that is. Okay. That's done there. Wait, let's get down here 1. This one needs to be 1, doesn't it? Okay. That one's fine. This one's not. Oops. Okay, we go 1, 2, 3. That means that's like that. That means that one's 1, which is like that. There we go. Now here we go. This one is that one. This one is not 1, but that means those are. Okay. How many do I have? I have quite a few to get. So let me go. What can I do over Is there anything I can do over here? Alright, this needs, so I only need one in here. But that's 1, 2, 3. That means this one has to be 1, but that clears those. Just 1, 2, 3, and then 4 like that. And like that. Okay, so now that one, that means like that. That means like that. Well, that's 1, 2, 3 around that one. Alright, this one's already got 3 around it. 1, 2, 3, 4 for this guy, and that takes care of this one. Which is, that means this one needs to be 1. Oh wait, 1, 2, 3, like that, isn't it? And where do I have it? Oh, this is 1. So I have 1 more. And there's the 2. Right, so that means 1, 2, that means this one is not. Yay. Holy mackerel, that one didn't take very long at all, did it? That particular one. Anyway, so yeah, let's just go ahead and... So this is all the number of times I've played it since I've installed this on my machine. Alright, yeah, I'll play 1 more. How's that? And I'll try to be more mindful about my face being in the way. I'll probably forget again, just because, you know, me being the absent-minded guy that I am. Anyway, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, that's 2. So let's clear those. Let's do this. And I get 2 there, which puts that done. What's that? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. It does those. There we go. Let's get that. Like that. I'll come back to that. I need 1 there. And there we go, like that. That's that 1 there. It's 1 there like that. One, 2, 3, 4, and 1 of these is yikes. Alright. Alright, let's come back around to here, I guess. That's a 1 there, so that goes like that. This is like that. That's like that. Up. Like that. Okay, like that. Yep, alright. That means that one and that one and this one and this one, right? Not seeing another clever way to get the ball rolling again. Alright, I'm just going to pick one, I guess, somewhere in here and just see what happens. Nope. I want to win another one, man, before I bail. Just because it seems, you know, I don't know. like the thing to do. And we'll do that and that. That means that one can't be. Wait, here we got this and this. Right, here we are. Like that. Like that. Like that. That, like that. Okay. So that's not one there. That's like, oops. Click the wrong thing again, dude. There we are. Okay. 2, 3, and then that gets that one. That's that, so that's that one. That's that one clear. There we go, like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, like that. So that's that and that. That one. That goes like that. That's those. Boink. And boink. 3. Like that. And only one in here. But that means this one has to be 1. That doesn't really help me much, does it? What about this here? So this is stupid. I'll do that right, okay. That one's not, which means that is. That's that, so, right? Yep. That's one there, so that's like that. 2, 3 like that. Alright. So that's one there, so this is not one. There's only one in here. One in, oh wait, here we go. This has got 3. That means that is, which means this one is now done. This one is now done. That one is, wow. This one is 1, 2, 3, like that. This one only has that left. That's like that, that's like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. Oh, this is going to get all ranked up, isn't it, here? 1 there, so that means that's not. Alright, let's come back. Maybe I can see it with fresh eyes later. Like that. And like that. And like that. There we go. There's only 1 there, which means that one's not. That one there, like that. That one's not. That one's not. And 1, 2, 3. That means this one's not. Man, this is just. Let's go there. Nope, that didn't help me. Let's go here. Nope. Let's go here. There we are. That's better. Or is it? I don't know. Maybe it didn't give me as much as I'd hoped. So that's 1. That's 1. I know that there's 2 in here. They're both here. That's not helping me as much as I'd hoped. So, minus one in here. That's not one. I think I'm missing something. Alright, so there's one in here, but then there's two among these. Alright, hang on, so there's only one here. But that's a 2, so that means this has to be 1. So, what does that get me here? And 1 there. Alright, there can... So there can't be 2 here, there can only be 1 there, but that means this has to be 1, doesn't it? Right, but so that's that. That means this has to be 1, so that means these are not. But that means that is, which means like that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Only 1 can go there. So that needs to be, well, let me come back over here. This is a 2, that means like that. Alright. I think this has to be 1, but that means only 1 can go in here. Let's try this one here. Nope. Again. Anyway, here we go. There's 1 in there, so that's not 1. 1 in there, but this isn't, so that has to be 1. But this is likely 1, isn't it? But it's not necessarily. Nope. There we go. And there we go, like that. So 2, so that makes that 1. This is 1 here, this is 1 there. 1, 2, 3. It's already got 3 on it. Let's see. And like that. And like that. So this can only be 1. That means that has to be 1. That means this is just 1. Oh wait, I didn't notice that up there. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Something like that, like that. 1, 2, 3. Alright, what do we have over here now? No. There we go, like that, like that. And dot. And again, I keep forgetting that I'm actually supposedly recording this for ASMR, not just playing it for my own amusement. So I'm supposed to be kind of babbling or something, aren't I? Means these aren't. But if that's one, that means these aren't. But that means this isn't. That means this isn't. Right, okay, that's one there. That's one, that's not. This, like that, like that, like that. So it has to have 2 among these 3. But I can only have 1 here. That means this one can't be 1. But that means one of these 2 are maybe it. So it means these ones can't be. So 1. Still not quite enough to really get a bunch of information out of it, right? So if this can only be 1, that means this has to be 1, right? Because this is only one of them there, but this one needs 2. It can only be 1 there, so that means this has to be 1, which means those can get cleared out now. Now this one can get cleared out. Like that. Like that. Now this similarly can only have 1 here. This one needs to be 1 then. So this is 1 in here and 1 in here, right? Because if these were 2, that wouldn't be a 1. So this is 1, that is 1. But if this is 1, that's not. It would have been nicer if that was a 2. Maybe I can come around this some other way. Alright, this is like this. This goes like that. That's like that. Like that. That's 2, so like that. Okay. I need 2 among these 3. But so this needs to be 1. One of these needs to be 1. Which means that can't be. That means this one only has 1, 2, 3 around it. So that and that like that. Now I have 1, 2, 3. There's only 1 there. Oh man. So this one, there's only 1 among these. Here we go. I have 1, 2, but there's this 5, so that means 3, 4, 5 like that. That gets me those, that gets me that. That gives me those, that gives me that. There's a 2 there. so I have one more here, which means that's not, but that means both of these are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's like that, like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, here, this one already has its 2 in it. There we go, like that. Nice. This needs that. This needs that. There, that one's got them. Hold on, 1, 2, 3. I have to get 2 in there. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. I think I'd get better at recognizing that thing quickly, but it'll take a while. So this needs to be one like that. It's like that. Do that like that. Clear that one. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so 1, 2. Wait a minute. Alright, this definitely needs to be 1 because of that. This definitely needs to be 1 because of that. This 2. This is only one of those, right? Okay, so this is all more or less. So there's only 1 here, right? Because of that. Which means that can't be. Does that help me here? 1. Yeah, there, right? So. No, not really. Oh, wait, here we go. This is a 2. That's a 2. So I have to have 2 among these 3. That's fine. But I can only have 1 among these 3. If it's there, it can't be there, can it? If this is 1 there, these 2 can't be bombs. Which means this one would have to be, and this one doesn't have a thing, so this one isn't a bomb. So it makes this one a bomb. That makes those a bomb like that. Okay. Oh, let's go get that one there. Let's get these. Alright. There, this is like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, that makes this one like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? 1, 2, 1. This gives me those 3. That's going to give me that 1. 1, 2, 3. I need, this has to be a 2. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Which means that, right? Yes. Okay. Now this one is 1 here, right? Means this one is 1 here. But we can get these. That's 1 there like that. This 3 says those are, but that's like that. What's this one? Oh man. So I have 3. So I have 3 among those 5. Yikes. How about we just go, I don't know, is there another way I can get into here somehow? Alright, this can't be 2. It can only be 1, which means that has to be 1. But if this has to be 1, that means this can't be 1. Alright, how does that change anything? There's 1 here, and there's only 1 here. Wait, what do I have here? Alright, wait a second. So 1, 2, oh, I can have only 1 here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. this one. Oh no, there's 1, 2, 3, and then I have these two here. This one can only have one there. Oh, wait a second. Because of this 3, I can only have one in this here. Right, but I have one here and I need 4, right, if I look at this guy. So I need 4 in there. But if I had 2 in here, that would make this one a 4, so only 1 can be in here. So 1 among those, and then 2, 3, 4, but that gives me that guy there and that guy there. Alright. Okay, now I get into this one here, right? I have 3, I have 2 of them. I can only have 1 in here, but that 1 has to be here because of this 4, so that means this can't be. Right? Now what can I use this 1 for? How about that one there? No. How about here? No. Keep getting close, but you know. That's already more than an hour. Well, actually, I'm going to edit quite a bit of this out, so it's not more than an hour, is it? This has to have there. Right, so there can't be 2 here, so this has to be 1, doesn't it? Right, that means this has to be 1, so like that, like that, like that, like that. Alright, like those there. That means that one's not 1. Actually, I could just do that there. Do that there. Ah, again. Screwing up. Alright. And alright, that one's done. And we go like that. Go there. Like that. That's one there. That's there. That's cleared out there. Alright, that goes like that. Oh, this needs all of those. So this can't be 1 there. There can only be 1 there, so that's not. Okay, that one can get cleared. And that can be like that. 2, 3, 4 for that guy there. This gives me these 3 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's only 1 here. Alright, but that means these ones aren't. Alright, back over here, I guess, then. What can I see anywhere here? That's 1, and that's 1. Wait, if this is, oops, that's 1, then that's not, and that is, that's not, but then that is. Right, so what if this one is not? This one is. Right. Then that's not. And this is not. But then this one is. That one's not. That one's not. But this one is. right? And then because then I can't seem to get this to get me what I want to go. So either I'm screwing up or it's just not working. Okay, wait a second, here we go. This only has that there, so we can get that. These only have that there, so we can get that. That can let me get that. This only has those two left, so there's that. This has that, so there's that. Man, there's a dead end, right? Not really, there we go. That actually broke it up a little bit, didn't it? Alright, that's one. That's one, okay. Let's try this one. There we go. Okay, that means these can't be. Does that help me out much? Not really. Alright, well, let's go up here and try there. No. Let's try there. Alright, let's try there. Nope. Well, you know what I'm going to do? Let's do this. Oh, you know, where we do? Where did I? Oh, here. I think it's down here. Let's play a couple of the easier ones just to, so I can actually solve some, right? Like, that's just ridiculous, isn't it? And there's one there. One there. Yippee-yay. Alright. That's fine. So that's pretty basic, isn't it? Maybe I should do a new one like this, and then I'm sure you guys have seen me bumble through this enough that you can see how it works. Right? So I know that one is out. This one is one. So I can clear that. That one is one. I can clear that. That one is one. I can clear that. And that. That one is one. Wait, that one can get cleared. That can get cleared. Now that. That. So now that can get cleared. Now that. So that can get cleared. And that can get cleared. Now this. And now there we go. Bingo. Right? Alright. Let's play medium. Come on. Oh, I guess I have to do that first. Alright, there we go. Medium. Right, and then, yep, and like that. Clear that. I can get this. Bingo, bingo, like that. There's like that. That. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. That clears that 3. Clear that 1. There's that. That gets that. That gets that, which gets that. And clear that. There's that. That can go there. Let's go. This can get cleared. That needs that, which can clear that. Which gives me that, which can clear that, and that. That gives me quite a bit of clearance, right? Alright. That, yeah, okay. So there's that. So that only gets this, which clears those. Alright, we'll come down and get this in a minute. Yeah, anyway, let's go get over here. 2, 3. So that's not 1, which means that is 1. That's not, this is, so is that and that. That's not, that one is, so that's not, this one is, there we go. Now, this is the only mess I gotta figure out, and I have 4 to get. So there's only 1 in here. Alright, so I'm going to click over here. Hey, what do you know? That was good. And this one here, that gets those. That gets me that, which now gets that. This would get me, there we go. Right, okay. Should I do one more of these? Yeah, why not? Go, like that, there we go, like that, and we can clear that, do that, and that, do that and that, alright. Alright, now I need, what, 1 only over here, because of that 3, but then this 2 needs 1, which means it has to be that one. And there we go. And we can clear a lot of these. 4, right? And that one goes like that. 2, 3. There's only 1 in there. Alright, we'll have to go figure out how to get into that. Alright. Wait, that one's already been cleared out. That can go there, so we can get that. 1, 2, 3, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Okay. This one only has that one left, right? So we can clear that now. That gets cleared now. Now those. There we go. Like that. Alright, that's not, or excuse me, those are, but since that's that, that means that's not 1 there. This one only has that 1 left. There we go. Yay, okay. That was medium. Let's do hard, I guess. Is that what I was doing before? What's custom let me do? Out of 20? What is that? Configure KMines. Maybe this lets me do it. Custom, maybe. General theme. Custom game. What does that let me do? Oh, I guess I can make it however I want. Alright. Yeah, that's fine. I'll just cancel that. Let's just go back to hard then. I'll think about doing custom when I maybe I can actually make it all the way to, you know, the edges or something. Anyway, so let's just try and do another one of these, see if I can actually win one. Yeah, let's get a different spot. There we go. That was much better. There, like that. That one can have these. This one has that, which means that, which means that. That can get cleared. This goes like this, right? And that goes like this. that, like that, like that, like that. This is 3, which means those, which is like that. That's 4, so like that. That's 3, so like that. 4, like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Okay. And then now 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a 2. All right, let's come over here. Oh, let's get this here. Doink, doink. Let's get that. Let's get that and that. And go like that. This gets like that. That one like that. This one. So this has only 1, which means that one needs to be. That's like that and like that, right? Okay, I'm not sure about those just yet. That has to be 1 there. I have 2 in here. But they can't be both in there, so this needs to be 1. And there's only 1 there. Oh, this one isn't. Since that only has 1 in there, this has to, it's not helping me. So what's this here? Let's get this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh wait, that one's done, isn't it? Okay, so is that one. So that means 1, 2, 3 right here is fine. And those are all good, which means that. Which means this, and that goes like that, which is, let's clear that there like that. That means that's 1, which means those aren't. That means that's 1, which means that. These both are. That one is. Like that. This is 1, so there's only 1 in here. Let's see if I can come around the other way. Alright, so this is 1. That's 1. Alright. Okay, so there's only 1 in here for this one, but that means this one needs that one to be 1. So it's one of those two, isn't it? All right, oh, anyway, okay. Oh, let's clear that one. That goes like that there, that goes like that. Let's clear that. I can only have 1 here. Alright, I already did that. That didn't get me where I wanted to go. Alright, what am I doing here now? Alright. Wait, if there can only be 1 in here because of this 1, right? Because there can only be 1 among those 3, which includes there can only be 1 among these 2, right? That means this has to be a 1, which means this, which means that. Oops. 1, 2, 3, right? Oh man, this is gonna suck. Only 1 in there, so 1 goes there. Right? Like that. this. This will be 1, 2, 3, 4. And I need only one there, right? Okay, what do we have here? That needs both of those. That has that, that has that. That needs those. That's not one there. Only one can go in there for this two, but that also covers that one, so that means these. Which means that. Which means that, that, that. That goes like that, and there we go like that. This two like that. That two like that. Let's go to this one here. It gives me that. Alright. This is too indeterminate still. Alright, where am I gonna just, oh here, let me go look over here real quick, because it seems like that has to be one. That has to be one, like that. Alright, I did that, did that. Well, here, let's just do one, right? Yikes. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's only one in here. Let's do this one. Alright. There's only one in there, so this one isn't one there. So 1 and 2. Well, let's see if I can get it figured out elsewhere. Right. Let's see what here we got here. 1. I have to have one here. Let's say this one. Right, so there's only one here, which means this one is one. This is only one here, that means this one's not. That means there's one in here. Alright, that means this and this. Right, that means these. Oh man. I still have quite a few to get, so. Oh man. Well, let's take that. No. Alright. That makes 4 there, that gives me 3 there, takes care of that one, takes care of those ones. This gets me that, just clears that, which does that. Alright, this does these like that, which gives me that, which gives me that, and this like that. Like that. 5, there's 2 for that. That clears that to that. There's a 1, let's go get these. There we go. And this go there. Let's clear those. Like that. And that needs that. Three more. All right. All right, like that, like that. Like that. That needs this one. That needs that. That needs that. That needs that like that. All right. That needs that, which is like that. Which is like that. Okay. And we're going to come up and do those like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yikes. This is a 50-50, isn't it? There's no way of knowing that better than that, is there? Yes, there is. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. That takes care of those 3 and that 1. It's like that. And like that. Like that. Okay. Wait, that's already done. That's like that. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a 1. There's a 1. And there's a 1. There's a 2. All right. There's that. 1, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Let's come around here and here like this. That gives me 4 there. 1, 2, 3. All right. Okay, that has 2. Wait, that means this has that. This is like that. That's like that. That's like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll do that like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's get this there and that there. That one needs that. That goes like that and like that. And then we go like that and then like this. And then we'll clear that. Clear that. Clear that. Clear those. Clear that. There we go. That's that there. Let's go around over here real quick. It's like that, right? I have 9 of these things to get still. Let's see what I can manage. Alright, that's 1 there. It's got that 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2. So there's 1 in there, which means these aren't. Alright, let's do this then. Nope. Dang it, get all the way close and can't do it. This is going to be a super long video, I think, isn't it? Well, alright, that's fine. There's 1 in there. Let's clear this there like that. Only 1, but there is 1 in there. It doesn't get me where I need to be. Oh wait, I can do this and this. That means 1 here, which means that's not. Which means there has to be 2 among these 3, which means there isn't any here. right? Which means, Alright, that means that. Alright, that means that. Three. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 1. Alright, there we got this one there, like that. And there's like that, and like that. Like that. Like that. So there's only one in there, which means there's got to be one in there. Alright, let's come around over here. Maybe I can get more traction somehow that I've overlooked. Doesn't seem like it. Wait here, I can get that. Which means that. Which means that. Which means that. One in there, so 1, 2. Because of that, 1, 2. There can only be one in there, which means this has to be. Alright. And I can do this. It's like that. It's like that. This needs like that. That needs like that. It's like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, that all looks mostly good there. And we're gonna go like that, like that, like that. There's one there. Like that, like that. Like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which means I have a 1 in here, which means not in there. Yikes, okay, we'll come back to that. Bing, bing, oops. And like there we go. That's one. That's that, like that. Like that. Like that, okay, like that. Like that. And that's like these. Alright, so there's one in there, but not there. That's one. So 1, 2. There's one in there. So there's got to be one in there. 3, 4. Alright. That was a bit lucky, but I'll take it. 1, 2, 3. There's only one in there, but that's 1, 2, and then 1. That means these are not. Which means that is, and wait. Right, I'm looking at this one, so that's that. This one here, that's done. That's done. This 1, 2, 3, 4. That's done. Now this is one of those 50-50 things, isn't it? Well, let's go see what else I can clear out, and then we'll. Because those frustrate me, because it's like it could be one or the other, and there's really no way of, because it satisfies both of them. It just has to be one among those two. Right? Same thing down here, except for this might be able to help me if I could get past this here. You know, I don't do this because like I'm going to get down there. I don't want to go all the way to there and then go out. No, so let's just do that. There we go. Yay. Alright, I'll sort these out later because there might be a solution depending on how many bombs we end up left with. And so what am I doing over here? If this is, let's do this. If that's one, then that's blank, and that's blank. And this has to be one. And that's blank, which means this has to be one. And then one of those, I don't know. Alright. What if it's this one? Blank. Those are both blank then because of this. Excuse me, having a bomb in it. I mean, if this has a bomb in it, then blank, blank, that means that has to have a bomb. Well, no, it doesn't matter. That can't be the case. Right, if this is a bomb, then this has to be not bombs. Right, because this one already has two bombs. So if those are both not bombs, this one doesn't have enough to be able to acquire a bomb. So that is not a bomb. So now there's only one there because of this one. But if there's only one there because of this one, that means that has to be one, which means we can clear those. Which means what? Now I can have that. Let's do this here, right there. Yikes, okay. This is 1, 2, 3, isn't it? That's it, so these have to be. That has to be like that. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, okay. Up. Again. So we'll do there. I'll do there. I'll do there. I want to get another big empty spot cleared away. Alright, let's do one next to there. We go. Let's try here. Alright, well, let's just see what I can get from this. I wanted to end on a positive note, you know? I think I already said that, didn't I? But, I know, it just seems more better in the ASMR world if it's kind of, you know, a positive ending. And there can only be one there. But if there's a one here, that can't be, which means those both have to be, right? Because if this is one, then both of those are empty. And that's one. If it's this one, right, then both of those are empty. And that's one. So I think no matter what, if I've done that right, this one's a bomb. Yep, okay. All that work did not really get very far. Anyways, let's go down over here. There's only one in there, so that one's not one. That's fine. That's a 2. That's 2. Look at that. That's already set up. This needs just that. And, okay, wait, that makes 4 there. No, that doesn't do it. Hang on. This is one, that means these aren't, nor are these. Alright, so this can only be 1, so that means that can't be anything. That means because of this here and this 3, I can only have 1 among those 2, which means all 3 of those have to be because of that 4. Right? Which means one of these is, which is fine, but that means this one has to be, doesn't it? Right? Alright, wait a minute. This one's cleared already, isn't it? So that, which would take care of those. Right? That's enough for me to get that one. Which means 1, 2, 3, 4, which means 1, 2, 3, and 2 there, 2 there, 2 there, 2 there. Alright. 1, that gets those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops, yeah, just 2 to there. That goes like that. Those are both. Can we get any traction there? Okay, only 1 can go here because of this 1, which means this has to be. I don't know, can I get anything down here? I can have 1 here because of this 2, but that means this has to be because of that, oops, because of this 3. One here, which means this one is not 1. Which means what now? Let's see what we got over here. Nice. And this has a 2 already. That goes with that, like that. Like that. Like that. Like. That takes care of that. That takes care of that. That takes care of that. Okay, 1. This needs it like that. So this can only be 1, which means that has to be, which means that. That means that, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3 is done. 1, 2, 3. Right, there we go. Bingo. 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 There we go. One there because of the 2, which means this is 1. Okay, hang on, we got that cleared already. And like that, like that. That gives me those, which gives me that. 1, 2, 3, 4. That gives me 1 there. 1, 2, 3, 4 there. It takes care of those there. Yikes, we got the 50-50 thing here again. Nope. That's so frustrating on those. Come on. There we go. There we go. There's only 1 there. No. like that. Alright. See if this one gets me anything. Oh man. Okay, so let's think about, let's see if this is one that takes care of the 3, and that's fine, and that's fine. But then this needs to be one for the 2, doesn't it? So that won't work. So that can't be a bomb. Right, which means that goes like that. There we go. Alright. Again, I just started zoning out, didn't I? Oh, you know what, man, you guys can't see what I'm doing down there. Alright, let's go up here. I know that that's one, so that means this isn't one. There it is, but so these 3 aren't. This 3 says that this has to be 1 in there. You know, we just don't know which of the 2, but that means that would satisfy these. If that's there, it also means this, but okay, now that gets us to someplace, because that means these have to be because of that 3, which satisfies the 2 there, and does that. We can get those cleared like that. That 2 can now get those. Now that can go there. That's like that, that's like that, that's like that. Okay, that 2 gives me that. That 3 gives me that. That 2 gives me that. Ding, ding. Okay, like that. Like that. Okay, that gives me this, which gives me that, gives me that, which gives me that, and that. So, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, there's that 4. Alright, so that goes like that. So this has to be 1. Oh, wait a minute. Did I do that right? I can only have 1 here. But this 2 needs 1, so that does have to be 1. Right. Alright. That 3 gives me that. That 2 is like that. And those 1 there like that. And 3 and 2. There's a 1 there like that. 2 goes like that and like that. That 3 is done. Huh. So there's a 1 in here, that's done, so this, oops, let's do that there. Where else could I get 1, 2? So there's 1 in here, which means that's like that. That 2 means that both of those are. Right, that 3 means that. That 2 means that. That's that. That's that. That's that. That's that. That goes like that, like that. That gives me that, right? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, like that. 1, this is like that, so that means this is not one there. I don't see how to get a leg on this one over here. A leg, where am I getting that from? A foothold, I guess, is what I was really kind of thinking, but so among these I can only have two. But among these three I can only have two. Let's try that there. Alright. That means there has to be one here, but only one because of this 2, which means this has to be 1. But now this has to be 1, which means that's not. Oh, man. I guess we'll just move into there, right? So that's that. No. Alright, regardless of winning or losing, this will be the last game, because it's getting a little ridiculous. And that can't be 1. Alright, there's just too much stuff that could be going on there, isn't there? Alright, well, let's just pick that there. Nope. Alright, well, that's the end of that. Anyway, so let's go back to this bit here. Anyway, I hope you guys had a good time. And I hope it wasn't too disappointing that, there was no success at winning the game. Although, here's my cable. Anyway, yeah, so, aloha, siblings.